Hello, everyone. This is the Daddy Mike coming to you live here in our beautiful home here in Martin, Tennessee, where this is our daddy daughter show, wherein I interview my beautiful daughters, asking them what they've been doing in their room, what they've been doing in their in everything. So we're gonna bring in my beautiful daughter, Akisha Chua. What is going on in your beautiful
Hi.
room there, Anak? What are you doing there?
I'm just sitting down while my room is a bit messy, but
Hmm.
it's still clean, so you don't have to worry about that.
Why don't you clean it? Okay, so what are we gonna talk about today?
Okay, so the topic today is about Ruthie missing. So a few months, well, yeah, probably 1 or 2 months ago, our dog Ruthie was missing. But before that, she was she was always missing, like all the time. Even though we would always get mad at her, like every single day about her missing, she would still do it until on that point when she got missing. So it was like a few hours later. Um, my mom and my eldest sister were like in a meeting for my eldest sister's class meeting, while I while my sister and I were doing less online lessons, and our dogs were at the back at that time too. So after a few hours, we realized they were missing. Like for a long time, my mom started getting worried. Like actually, all of us were. But then after a day, we found her with with really nice and very caring college students who found her. They Our little dog Ruthie, she was actually somewhere at the woods. We thought she would be somewhere else, like somewhere in the woods where she would be sleeping there. So that's what we thought, because she also had like a lot of scratches around her body, some open wounds too. But thankfully, she's good right now and safe and sound. Also, our eldest dog, well, not eldest dog, but Esther, she also found out about that too, about our little dog missing and about that. So, rule number one, always follow your parents, because that good example of our little dog Ruthie, she was missing, of course, and after about few days, she we like our family and I realized she wouldn't go even close to the gate, because usually she would always dig holes under the fence or try to knock the gate open, because our dogs are really strong too. But always follow your parents, because if you don't, you will fail in life. Well, not actually fail, but you get the point. But one example is that in the Bible there was a boy, like two brothers and a dad. The brother asked for the dad for some money to go away for some reason. He wanted to explore the world, and after a few months, probably years, he came back home realizing what he had done. And the eldest brother and the father were happy that he came back.
Is that the
So that's
prodigal
a good
child?
example. And
Hmm.
number two, seek wisdom. While my little dog Ruthie was at the woods, she surprisingly came back really strong. So probably she probably found some shelter in the woods, which was really surprisingly really really smart. And also have faith with that, because while my whole family was really scared for our little dog missing, I usually have a lot of big faith about people, a lot of big trust. So I think that's the reason why our little dog was safe and sound, because usually most people don't have a lot of faith in a lot of people. Like for example, a few of my friends don't really have a big trust about keeping other people's belongings, but I have a lot of big trust in a lot of people. So yeah, so seek wisdom, because if you don't have any wisdom from from other people, you won't have wisdom for yourself. I don't think that made sense, but I hope you did. And number three, never give up. What's that meaning is that never give up on what you're doing. My little dog, Ruthie, while we were all worried for her, she never gave up on trying to find a way back home. Even at the woods, she never stopped trying to find at least someone to take care of her, or something to shelter her. My family and I were praying for her to giving her shelter, keep her safe and sound, no rabies or diseases while she's lost. So that was a really good thing that she came back home safe. So yeah, and also another thing. So like there was this one time um, I once disobeyed something like that, but as long as you never give up, you will achieve your own goal.
Very
So
good.
yeah, so what it's trying to say so what I'm trying to say is that follow your parents, seek wisdom, and never give up. Like one Bible, one Bible verse, Colossians 3:20. It says, "Children, obey your parents in everything, for this pleases to the Lord." So please obey your parents, and you will please God and your ancestors or someone who knows you. Because in the future, all that obedience, obedience from your parents, in the future, you will have great things or surprises that God would give you. Like, mm, with okay, so practicing for a quiz, right? You practice and practice and practice, and no matter how much you practice, you would think that you would fail because it's such a big important thing to you. So after taking the quiz or test, you finally actually have a good score. So that's the good result. So so always be ready to practice or achieve that goal so you can have a better result. So so yeah.
Very good. Okay. You want to close it, Anak? What's the
Mm,
one last wisdom you can give to inspire the people?
no matter how big and scary the world is or how timid it is, remember that God gave you this chance to give you such a beautiful life and give you greater things than just us and just a timid world we live in, because God gives so many souls a chance to give them such a beautiful world we live in, such a beautiful world. But a lot of people don't really think how grateful we are for living.
All right.
So
Okay.
please take care and be
I'm
thankful for
crying
what you have.
again. Okay. All right. Well, again, thank you very much, Anak. Appreciate you. I love you. And again, let's do a recap on what you said. Let's do number
So
one, follow your parents. Number two, seek wisdom. Number three, never give up. Again, thank you very much, my Facebook friends. Again, this is my beautiful daughter, Akisha Chua. We will see you around. You say goodbye, na anak.
bye.
All right. Bye bye.